That didn't even give me time to do this. Blink.
Oh yeah, I guess. So did you want to do an intro or
Yes, I did. So welcome. This is the first game of Krushers versus Team Replika. They are fighting for the quarterfinals, for a spot in the quarterfinals in the Mishmash tournament, and it's gonna be a best out of 3. And we're already into the bans because they don't waste any time. Loaded in pretty fast, and oh, my co-caster is excellent. And I'm just checking.
thanks.
Yes, I haven't muted the sound, which is also always good. And no, I'm not wearing a suit. Thank you.
Suit.
A suit. So, yeah, well, pretty standard band so far.
Yeah,
We have Invoker,
definitely.
Prophet, Darkseer, Broodmother, Chen, and Enchantress.
So
that leaves Anti-Mage still on the pool.
Yeah, but very few pushing heroes right now. So it's only the Shadow Shaman and the Venomancer right now.
Yeah, so that might be well, I think Replika wants to make it to the late game.
Yeah, there's the Anti-Mage, and yeah, that's not so much to talk about. I mean, we see it more often now that he's not farming that much, and mostly, or getting a Vladimir is very fast. So I think that's making Anti-Mage now viable for the mid game as well.
Indeed, and a quick pick from Krushers of Shadow Shaman and Windrunner, and we see a Pugna.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's very interesting. I don't think we've seen that one yet, have we?
No, we haven't. And
in the tournament.
Pugna's interesting
so
because
far.
she's very good against those casters, or it is very. Pugna is very good against those.
Yeah, but so
like
far.
The rest of Shadow Shaman, I mean.
Yeah, but so far it's only countering Shadow Shaman, and the rest of the picks of the Radiant can just be, you know, they can decide not to go for casters. It seems like a too early counter pick for me. If you know what I mean.
Maybe they have something special planned. I mean, with the Decrypify, if they take some more magic damage, that would be pretty good. And yeah, there we have a good teamfight hero.
Yeah, and another good teamfight hero.
Yeah, Sentry and Tidehunter were very good initiators, very good teamfight heroes. So yeah, all sword picks and the Stealth Assassin ban.
And it seems that well, at least Team Replika and the Radiant also a little bit. They know what they want. They know what they're going for. I mean, otherwise you would not pick a Pugna straight away without that much time to think.
Yeah, definitely, and they know that they don't want to face a Rikimaru, so I don't. Okay, interesting.
Well, the Radiant do have last pick, so they could fit him in. And the Rikimaru is a good counter for the Anti-Mage also, to make him not be able to blink and stuff and just hit him.
Yeah, and
especially in the beginning.
And they might even want to go for another ban, the ban of Faceless Void, so the 2 strong carries are out of the mix.
Yeah. Oh, Venomancer got banned. It's the first time. Is it? Or is it not? Maybe not.
I don't really remember the games from the beginning, but yeah, it's not very often to see him banned. Mostly he's picked up as a first or second pick, so yeah, interesting.
Oh, a hard carry out for the Dire band Crystal Maiden.
Hard support.
Hard support. Yeah. Oh, I said it again, didn't I? Yeah, I did it last time too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And the last band, the Earthshaker, another good teamfight hero. I don't know if he would have fit in either lineup right now because yeah, they have those melee supporters kind of, and an Apparition. Okay.
And another teamfight for the Radiant, Enigma.
Yeah, very fast picks here, and the Radiant are now only looking at a hard carry, I believe, maybe.
Yep. And the Dire, unless they're gonna play Pugna as a full support, which can be, but they need a support in their last.
They can also play the Apparition support. That's
True.
not a problem either. So they can solo Pugna, and yeah, the Apparition can play support roles, so that shouldn't be a problem there. And yeah, on the Radiant it's the same. They don't have a heavy supporter as well. I mean, if you want to make the most of the Shadow Shaman, he's not good as a supporter. He's better, so he needs his levels fast. So
yep, to be able to get those wards.
Yeah, they don't really have a hardcore support, the Radiant right now. So I don't know, strange lineup, but
Maybe the Enigma is going hard for core support. It could be.
That could be true, yeah, but still, Enigma also needs those levels to at least have some stability to get this black hole, the full duration off. And yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I am curious what the die will pick up, if it's gonna be either support or more of a system or Genki style. I think they could use a stun, another stun. I mean, of course they have the banish and the Burrow Strike from Sand King, but I think another stun will be nice. I'm not
Yeah.
counting the cold feet of the Asian separation because, yeah.
Well, if they chain off correctly, then they can probably stun with that, with
Yeah.
the stun from the Sand King and the
True.
Kirby from the Pugna.
True. I don't think the Dire knows what they want for a fifth yet either. I mean, a Vengeful Spirit, a stun. Yay!
Stun and hard to support, so yeah.
Yeah.
Good pickup overall.
Yeah, sorry for the cat noises.
And very good against the Enigma as well, so.
Yeah, definitely. And that leaves the Dire for, they almost had 2 minutes to, or they have 2 minutes for their discussion about who to pick, who to go for. Yeah, what can... Ooh.
What?
Jakiro. I always see Jakiro as a bit of a support.
Jakiro is a supporter, but he's also quite good at pushing with his
Yeah, with
what is
his...
it called, liquid fire or whatever that is, his fireball thingy.
Yeah,
It's very good for pushing
the
towers.
the E skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good for pushing towers because it deals more damage than the Dragon Knight ulti on level 1.
Oh.
So it is quite good for pushing, and we'll see what they go.
Jakiro is the support.
Yeah, he can go for the support.
Yeah, he got wards, and I think he also got the donkey.
He has too many items for that, I think.
Okay. Well, we are. I'm gonna just introduce the KK Krushers, who are on the Radiant side. Odu is playing Shadow Shaman. Oh, I should still change my camera sensitivity. We'll do so in a second. X-Blade is on Enigma. Doomrat is playing the Jakiro. And Fear Cuts Deeper Than Swords is on the Tidehunter. I'm missing someone. Oh, there he is. He's not with the rest of the team. Donny Beast is on Windrunner, and he's looking out for the top rune. All yours.
Yeah, and for the Dire side we have RMC playing the anti-mage on the top lane. He's probably gonna be supported by Micha, who's playing the Vengeful Spirit, and right now roaming the woods with the Pugna, who's played by Skilla. Also we have Pugna. Yeah, it seems Pugna's going mid. Yes. Also we have Apparition played by FLX, and Sand King played by Croatia with some strange signs in front of it. So I think those are gonna do the bottom lane.
Yep. And I am just gonna excuse myself to quickly fix the camera stuff.
Yeah, we have a pause anyway because Jakiro, I believe, disconnected. And yeah.
His phone cut his line. That's quite a... His phone rang! Oh! I had a guildie once that had that. Every time his mom used the phone, or dad, you know, his internet dropped out. It was really funny. And you could just call him on his home line and he would disconnect. It's hilarious.
Yeah, you could totally abuse it. Great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's very... I don't know, I would really be annoyed by that, I think.
Yep. And Jakiro in mid, or is he? Nah, it's Shadow Shaman in mid, but will he be assisted by the Jakiro? I don't think he will be. But what's the Jakiro doing there? What's he doing there? Oh, he's warding. He was probably on his way to ward, but
yeah, he was. And yeah, then he just got disconnected and just moving back to base.
Yeah. Oh,
the KK Krushers are the Egyptian guys or something?
South Africa, I believe.
Or African guys? Yes. Okay. Cool.
Oh, wrong button. Ah.
In some chat with the team.
Yeah, Gotta keep the fans happy.
Yeah, not so much happening right now. I mean, we already announced the lanes, so
Gold
not
graph doesn't look exciting. Kill crew stats don't look exciting. Golden
Oh.
experience. Everybody earned 4 gold. Wow.
What might be? I mean, it's an even game.
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah, but
He is back. Yeah. And Jakiro was indeed on his way to put up a ward, I think. Yeah, there he goes.
They should have seen him doing that, so they know that there's a ward there.
Yep.
And now the Kiro might head to the
We
bottom.
see a haste rune on the Sand King. I wonder if he's gonna use it.
Yeah, but I think the Enigma also saw him picking that up, so they should be prepared for that. And yeah, they're just gonna harass the Titan here with the cold feet.
Yeah, there goes the first tangos already.
Yeah, it will be a very annoying Dane, but Jakiro is coming to help out, so they should be fine, I guess, on the bottom line. The Enigma also is in the woods, so they... Actually, the Dire has to be really careful with 4 gangs there with the Jakiro and Enigma and hide so much slow.
They do have, yeah, but they do have a slow themselves and a stun to be able to get out of those ganks should they happen. Ooh.
And the first go on the Titan.
Oh, Tidehunter might gonna die! Last hit goes to Sand King, and there is Jakiro, and he's too late to do anything about it.
Yeah, and
but
also
yeah.
he's got a dual breath, so he can't. Even if he was in time, he couldn't have done anything.
Nope. There was yeah, cold feet, burrow strike combo. There was no way for Tidehunter to get away from there, basically.
Nope. Yeah, well, not. Yeah, so we had the first blood. That's good advantage for the, I think, for the Dire, and yeah, the Sand King. He already spent his money, so.
Yep, he already got his boots.
Meanwhile, in the middle lane we see Pugna getting harassed, but the Shadow Shaman again, but yeah, harassed back, so they are both.
Yeah,
using their
we
consumables.
might see something going on there, though. Vengeful Spirit coming to help, but Vengeful Spirit taking over the lane? What's going on? Vengeful Spirit on her way to the bottom lane, probably able to assist, since Windrunner is solo laning for his anti-mage, and apparently they don't need her help.
Yeah, definitely. With that solo lane, the anti-mage should be totally fine. The Windrunner can harass him, but he has already his Puman's shield up, and he should be totally fine. And he's even being aggressive against the Windrunner, who's just harassing him now, but losing a lot of mana.
Yep, and Vengeful Spirit is just standing there to, you know, I'm here, don't mess with us.
And the Tide, I think they spotted the Tide there, so they have to be really careful now to not overextend there and to not get killed again.
But they do have, well, they have 3 stuns though. I mean, they could go on the Tide, and if they get 1 stun off, then he's basically dead.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
I mean, he should be really careful there.
Yeah, oh yeah, I thought
Probably
you said they should be really careful,
No,
but no, he's the one that should be super
I mean,
careful.
but the Titans, the Jakiro. The Replika Team Replika is totally fine there, and they now are looking for Enigma, maybe? Or no, they're just pushing the Tide back.
Yeah, and it works, definitely. There's a stack pulling from Jakiro though, which will push the creep wave back a bit. And
Yeah,
there goes the ward from the Dire. Who will that work? Guess it will.
Yeah, it should work, yes.
And they just pushed the Radiant away from the creeps. There's nothing they can do about it.
No, not with this lineup. No, the Enigma has very few mana. Like right now, he used all his potions, and
we see some harassment going on from Shadow Shaman and Pugna. They both didn't back off, and they they leave with the same amount of health. But Shadow Shaman still had a bottle charge. But
he is out of consumables, and Pugna still has some tangles.
No, he just used
or had some tangles.
Yeah. For those two on the middle lane, 12 last hits for Shadow Shaman, and Pugna is winning it with 17.
Yeah, and also Pugna just picked up a haste rune, filled this bottle again, so he's
on his way to kill Shadow Shaman. He's in trouble. Or not, because he doesn't want to stay close to the tower. But this was some nice harassment, which will probably force Shadow Shaman back.
Yeah, definitely.
And we missed a kill on the Tidehunter once again. Oh, we didn't miss a kill, but Tidehunter again died. And considering the amount of health loss on both teams, or on the Vengeful Spirit, that was the target that was intended for the Radiant, but they didn't manage to get it, and Tidehunter died. Most likely due to the same combo as earlier, the cold feet and the stuns.
Yeah, and on the top lane we see the anti-mage winning it, yeah, by a huge amount. He's up to 30 creep kills, while Windrunner's having 12 creep kills.
Wow.
Also now
We see a cold feet on Jakiro. Jakiro is in trouble. He got a stun, a burst strike, but he is stunned by the cold feet and he will die, but not before. Well, he died after he got the kill on the Sand King. I can call that a decent trade, I think.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget that the Jakiro just got the experience there, so
Yeah.
I think he got the better of that.
True. Age Deprivation got the last hit on the Jakiro, which is nice for him.
Yeah,
Some extra
definitely.
gold.
Yeah, and they really should do something about the anti-mage, because right now they can't let him keep up his farm like that. He has Ring of Health now, so it's very hard to harass him, and or he might even be pointless. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the same time, right? I think that they should also be doing something on the bottom lane, because this Sand King has free farm, and rightfully so. Tidehunter is afraid to get close because one cold feet, and he's basically dead because there's so many stunts that could go on him.
Yeah, and I think Enigma should definitely be a bit more active. And
there goes the stun again on the Tidehunter and the cold feet. The Dual Breath comes in but doesn't do anything anymore, or well, he is able to get away with some harassment from Jakiro. Tidehunter is able to back off, but that was super close. Sorry.
Yeah, it was very close.
Interrupted
No,
you.
no problem. It was very close. And I think that, yeah, as I said, the Enigma is too passive. He's hanging on with trying to get his levels up, trying to get some farm up, but he really needs to help in that lane, because in the long run, the Tidehunter and the Jakiro are not gonna hold that line, or at least they are gonna die there pretty often.
There is almost a stun up again on the Vengeful Spirit, who now has a she smoked. And I think she's looking to kill the Shadow Shaman. Oh, but meantime, on the bot lane we see Age Deprivation being in trouble, and Enigma indeed getting off that out of the forest. Sand King managed to get away, but they do get a kill on the Age Deprivation, which is quite nice, without taking a kill for themselves, death for themselves.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But if we want to take a look at the gold graph, it's almost a 3k advantage for the Dire.
Wow, and that's only from, well, okay, 3 kills and the first blood, but still. 1 kill difference and the first blood. That shouldn't be 3k. Those last hits...
Yeah, but it's mostly due to the anti-mage having a great time on the top lane. He's up to 50 creep kills now in 8 minutes, so that's a lot. Well, Windrunner is 16.
Ouch.
And this is...
How
they really have to stop that.
How can that be, though? The range with... She's not even daring to come close. I think she's afraid that there will be a gank on her constantly.
No, but he's very... The anti-mage is very aggressive, and he can do that because he's just blinking in, burning her mana, and without the mana, the Windrunner can do nothing. Yeah, like
oh, there we go.
Just blinking in, taking some mana. He has his Women's Shield and the Ring of Health, so
he can do that.
Totally fine there. He can just harass her. And now even the Vengeful Spirit coming up to probably help out, or maybe even get a kill on the Windrunner.
I think they will be aiming for a kill.
Yeah, she definitely has to. I don't know. It's.
She just. Oh no, it's nighttime. They don't see each other. Never mind.
No, and the Windrunner has the problem now that if she pops the Windrunner before she gets stunned, then she won't get away. And now she doesn't have mana for the Windrunner anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she almost has mana boots though, if she's going for those.
And one thing, she has mana, but the problem is if she pops mana the Windrunner before she gets stunned, then when she will get stunned, the Windrunner will run out while she is stunned. And
ooh, we see some extra mana top lane where Sand King gets the last hit on Tidehunter, and Sand King is very low in health himself. He might get away, and he does get away.
Yeah, Jakiro's Dual Breath misses there, and
yeah, it's not enough range. We do see Age of Separation dying also though, and that last kill went to Jakiro. Last hit, sorry, last hit.
Yeah, so it was once again a 1-for-1 trade. So
Yeah, and this,
and
now
the
we
Anti-Mage
see,
and Grief go on
yeah, top lane, Windrunner's in trouble. She gets a stun on her, and she doesn't have any mana to Windrun out of this. She doesn't have a teleport. I don't think she's gonna be able to get out of here, but she tries. Points for trying, but yeah, Anti-Mage ulti finishes her off.
Yeah, definitely.
Ancient Apparition ulti hits 3. Pugna gets the last hit on Enigma. Sand King is in trouble and gets killed off by the Tidehunter. But not before Pugna also gets the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman wards are up in the meantime. He did manage to get those up, and they are focused on the tower purely. So they will try to get that, and it gets denied by Pugna. The Pugna. Wow. Cold Feet managed to hit on Tidehunter, who didn't get away in time, and he just needs one right click now to die, and that's gonna be it. Cold Feet finishes him off.
Yeah, big overextension there. He shouldn't have tried to go for the tower, especially not as melee. They had Jakiro there who could try it, but not as a melee hero.
Yep, I agree. Jakiro, who is on his way back.
Yeah,
and he hasn't spec'd one point in his ice path, which I find quite odd.
It is very odd, yeah. You should definitely do that. I mean, it's such a good skill. If you hit it, it can really save someone's life. So you should always skill that it can disable more than one hero. So it's really good.
Yep. Shadow Shaman has rotated top lane, and Ancient Apparition ulti is gonna hit him. And the blink in from the anti-mage, but he still managed to. What does he do? Why would he do that? There's nobody there. Lol. Anyway, the anti-mage ultimate finishes him off. It was a nice chicken, but he should have run when he had the chance.
And once again, the Jakiro missing his dual brass. He's not doing great well there. And yeah, the Shadow Shaman, he was probably afraid that
there's some action going on the Pugna, who has banished himself. And Tidehunter's ulti just to finish off the Pugna, and last hit goes to Windrunner. I don't know if that was worth it, if that was worth the ulti from Tidehunter, but yeah, they got the kill with it, so probably is, maybe.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, it doesn't seem yet that Dire are looking for team fights, so yeah, he doesn't really need it that much, or need to save it. So if you save it for a rainy day, then that can really go the wrong way as well.
Yeah, Tidehunter, Sand King almost has his blink dagger, and the bottom tower is gonna go towards Dire's side.
Yeah, and we see
ooh, nice fortify in time, but why fortify? They're not even gonna be able to get the tower. Ancient Separation gets the tower last hit. Ooh! There's something happened on the top lane, or it seems to be happening on the top lane.
Yeah, they're pushing the tower, and yeah, they'll definitely get this time.
Yeah, but there's the Dire to defend also. Again, a miss on his double breath. The stun goes off on Jakiro, but there's not really a follow-up. They finish off the creep lane quite quickly. It's yeah.
They definitely should. Yeah, they are backing off now, so.
Yeah, and the Dire is not really. I mean, the blink dagger is on for Sand King, so they could have a team fight. And since Tidehunter probably still has his ultimate on cooldown, and has no mana to add, and wasn't on the top lane, wow, that too. Yeah, they would have lost that fight. So it's good that they backed off.
Yeah, and in the middle lane, Anti-Mage is just farming there. Yeah, almost has his Battle Fury now. Yeah,
the middle tier 1 tower of the Dire is the only one that's still standing, and I think the Radiant are looking to kill it.
Yeah, but meanwhile the top towers, yeah, the Shadow Shaman is being stunned, being completed, and Pugna's blast finishes him off.
That was not a good teleport in.
Yeah, definitely too risky.
Definitely, that's why someone else who teleported in and broke it off. The last hit for the tower goes against Ancient Apparition, and they get the tower. Pretty simple.
Yeah, they might be. No, they're not looking for the tank. They pinked the Sand King there, but they're not looking for a kill. And Tidehunter is still farming on the bottom lane. He's getting. I don't want to say close, but he's trying to get a pipe up, and he already has 2 Ring of Region and might get the Ring of Health soon.
Yeah, we see smoke up on the Dire, and they are gonna try to catch out the Tidehunter, who is indeed on a bit of a tricky ground.
He gets the Ring of Health, he gets the
He
TP,
teleports out, but
teleporting
stun
out.
goes on him. Burrow Strike hits him. Gold Feet is on him. Another stun ready from the Vengeful Spirit. Last hit goes to Pugna. That was basically a no-brainer that they were gonna get that kill.
Well, if the Tide would have tried to hide into the woods a bit, they wouldn't have gotten him, I guess, because I don't think Sand King saw him there. He just assumed he would teleport out there.
True. The Radiant will get the middle tower in return, though. The tier 2 tower. And that is the first tier 2 tower that's going down, and it does look to be going down. Or is it? Or is it? There, Sand King ulti is so wasted there. Only one hit is a little bit of enigma, but the black hole gets both of the Dire's heroes. Shackle shot goes on Sand King, and Sand King dies. The Dire's courier is quite in trouble, but is managed to micromanage away. Wow. Vengeful Spirit is in trouble and will die to Jakiro, who is dominating, and the wards are still on the tower, and no micromanaging on the wards. Sorry. Pugna gets the kill on the Jakiro, who was just too greedy to try to get the tower hit. And I think Shadow Shaman shouldn't extend here also, because there's the ward. Why was he there?
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. He tried to kill the Pugna off with either shock, but yeah, the ward
just killed him off.
He was basically standing on the ward. He saw that, and I don't know why he did that.
That was no. Definitely not.
That was really strange.
And definitely not worth a tier 2 tower.
No, it wasn't. They got the tower. That's at least some trade-off, but not. It worked out better for the Dire there.
Yep.
I have to say that.
And if we take a look at the goal graph, it's a bit less steep, but it's still quite in favor of the Dire with over 5k, almost 7k. It's about 6k.
Yeah, and same goes for the experience graph as well. It's very, very in favor of the Dire.
Yeah. That's mostly due to the deaths, of course.
And we have the Hood up now on the Titan, but we also have Battle Fury on the anti-mage mechanism on the Pugna, and yeah, the Blink Dagger you already mentioned on the Sand King, so...
The Dire are quite ahead making
yeah.
use of that gold that they have.
And not very much to show off for on the Radiant. The Jakiro is getting close to this mechanism. He has the buckler and the headdress. Yep, that's basically it, apart from the Hood. And they're going for Roshan.
The Dire, yes they are. And they will get it. I don't think the Radiant know that they're here.
No, they don't know, and I don't think they could take a team fight at the moment. Because Enigma Black Hole should be... Yeah, it's on cooldown.
And they are willing to engage on this. They might get the Jakiro is being called out. Last hit goes to Age Deprivation. What's the Radiant Courier doing there? He will die, I think. Definitely. And Age Deprivation gets a double kill with also killing out Windrunner. Tidehunter is on the run, but yeah, that teleport won't do him anything with 3 stuns next to him and a banish. Pugna got the kill on him.
Yep.
And Shadow Shaman didn't know how fast he could go away from there.
Yeah, and again, that fight mostly happened due to lack of wards from the Radiant, I would say, because they have almost no vision on the map right now.
And they have no wards up whatsoever.
Yep, the only thing they see are their towers, and that's not very not good for them. They died because of that.
Indeed, and yeah, but there is only one ward up for the Dire also though. So there's not a heavy ward. We've seen a heavy warding. The bottom tower of the Radiance is gonna die. There's not a lot that the Radiance can do at the moment. Even though they do have the ultis up, so they could try to go for it. But Shadow Shaman is on the top lane. There goes the Age Deprivation ulti, who doesn't hit anybody, apart from the effect when it flies over you. Thingy. Power shot goes through, but oh, there goes the Sand King. Wow, that was a bad ulti. Tidehunter ulti goes off. Shackle shot goes off on Vengeful Spirit. Black hole, and it gets 3 of them in the Jakiro ultimate. They will all die, or they will most likely. Most of them will die. Power shot goes through Shadow Shaman and kills him off, and Pugna manages to get away. That was an amazing black hole together with Jakiro ulti.
Yeah, that was very good, but it was once again only a 2 for 3 tied, and they lost their tower. So I
Yeah.
don't even know if the Radiant got the better of that there. And meanwhile, the Anti-Mage is farming on the top lane. He has
Yeah,
his
and
Yasha finished and almost his.
Shadow Shaman didn't die on that fight. He died and on the top lane due to anti-mage.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, it's true, but they still lost him.
Yeah.
So, and the Anti-Mage has almost finished his Manta Style now. He only needs a recipe and 300 more gold or 250 more gold for his ultimate orb.
Yep.
So he will get really strong, and he had free farm most all of the game.
He
which you
is the
can't
most
with him.
farmed hero on the map. 154 last.
Without question. And the Pugner is pretty good as well with 100 creep kills. The most farmed hero on the Radiant side is a Shadow Shaman with 70, so. And he doesn't even have big items up. He basically has nothing. He has his mana boots, but that's it.
Yeah, I think the Dire are wanting to take this team fight because they know that they don't have any ultis to deal with. Jakiro gets killed off very fast by the Pugna, and Mechanism on the Dire, but yeah, the Radiant are retreating and trying to get away. Nice shackle shot, shackling Vengeful Spirit and Nation Operation together. Windrun will get Windrunner into safety, and the only casualty the Radiant took was Jakiro, who was just too far out, even though he could see the charge incoming. And yeah, they can't defend this tier 2 tower for the Radiant. So last hit goes to the Anti-Mage, and that is indeed his Mad Style complete.
Yep. And yeah, now they're rotating top. Probably, yeah, they will definitely get the tower. It only has 200 HP left, so yeah, that will be all towers outside the base gone for the.
Yep.
For the Radiant, and
that tower is already super low. There goes the wards up on the Shadow Shaman. They want to defend that tower.
Yeah, they have already, but yeah, the tower is going down so fast.
But they just give them so gold. Shadow Shaman, or sorry, yeah, Anti-Mage is getting shackled by Shadow Shaman. Tidehunter ultimate goes off. They managed to kill off Shadow Shaman, Anti-Mage, but the Aegis pops. Burrow Strike finishes off the Shadow Shaman this time, and last hit for the Tidehunter goes to Anti-Mage. Enigma got killed off by Pugna, and the Dire are all dead. The Radiant are all dead. Wow.
Yeah, and
GG is called.
didn't even get his ultimate out there. And
yeah, he did.
GG's called.
He did.
They're going for a second game. No, he didn't.
Yes, he
what?
did.
He did? What?
That's how they got the Aegis from the Anti-Mage.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. I didn't realize that somehow. I don't know.
It was pretty obvious. Because I had my camera somewhere else. But yeah,
anyway.
GG is called. And we're gonna go on to the second game and see if KK Krushers can come back from this. Pretty convincing game by Team Replika, I have to say.
Yep, definitely. And yeah, just waiting for the stat screen to pop up. They are still all in the game, I believe, except for Tidehunter at least.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll just wait until one of the teams, or until Replika finishes this off. Or
yeah, because the Radiant are not disconnected.
No, they're not disconnecting yet. So, but now they're starting to leave the game. Only one Windrunner and Shadow Shaman remain in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, and they will just kill the Ancient anyway. So very convincing by Replika, that's true. And quite a short game, even with the Anti-Mage.
Even with the Anti-Mage, yeah.
But yeah, he had free farm all game, so
definitely true.
he already had good items at 20 minutes. Which is in most cases not a good sign.
I think next game we'll see Anti-Mage being banned out. Just a thought.
We'll see.